Hi, welcome to Andrew's Bike Maintenance Tips. Showing today how to top up the sealant in your tubeless tyres. Now for this, apart from your bike, you're going to need three things. Firstly, you're going to need some sealant, which needs to be shaken well. Secondly, you're going to need a valve removal tool. I'll come on to that a bit more later. Thirdly, you're going to need some sort of injector. You can use a 20mm syringe. We're going to use a purpose-made Park Tool tubeless sealant injector. First thing, position your bike on the ground. That makes it easier. And have the wheel so that the valve isn't vertical and it's not horizontal either, but roughly somewhere in between. It just makes the, here we go, someone's coming to help. It just makes it easier to get the sealant in and out. First thing to do, excuse me, is let all the air out. You're going to be able to see this. Like that. Gosh, does something scare you? Second thing is you're going to remove the valve core. Now, this is the specialist tool I've got. We've got one like this in the bike room, possibly in the saddlebag of Fulvio. Alternatively, there are hopefully one or two there which are longer and actually match the colour of the valve. So there may be a blue one to match. Thank you, lucky. There should be a oil slick one to match Fulvio, possibly in one of the drawers in the bike room. Now, with this particular one, there are two size holes. With the coloured ones, there's only one, which makes it a lot easier. And that smaller hole is going to fit over the valve core, like that. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to just unscrew it, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and take it out. There's your valve core. Now these muck-off valves have specific valve cores. You can't just use any old one lying around. You're going to have to put the same one back in. Next, we're going to, or I should say it's a good idea to do it on a cloth or something because you're often getting a little bit of spillage with tubular sealant. Next, we're going to assemble the injector. You'll see here, there's a silver bit you can unscrew. Oh, there's your valve. So we're going to take that off. And then the tube is here. This one's got a bevel end. I've actually cut the bevel off the one that's there, one of the ones. That needs to go the right way around. The end without the bevel goes through, in like that, all the way. Screw it on. That should be on now. And then give the tube of sealant another shake. If the tyres are empty of sealant, which yours pretty much are, you're going to put about 80 mils in. I'm topping this one up, so I'm just going to put about 40 in. So we're going to insert this is where you can sometimes get a bit of a mess if you're not careful. Suck up the correct amount. See, there are markings on the side of the syringe in both fluid ounces but also in millilitres. So you want about 80 millilitres if the tyre is empty. Next, we're going to insert this through the valve. Let's bring this a bit closer so you can see it in action. Where's my valve gone? There it is. So you can insert it through the valve like that and simply inject. Suck back a little bit of air because there'll be a little bit of pressure in there. Take it out. And now we're just going to put everything back again. So lid on the sealant, it's a good idea just in case you knock it over. Next, the valve core goes back in. That's the top, that's the bit that screws in. Okay. Do it by hand to start with. You can get your valve core tool. It will drop in like that and then just tighten it up. Don't over tighten it because the valve will move and then you'll break the seal. And then you just get your track pump, pump it up. Job done.